soul have gone halfway up the pole. My father's on the dole, Bert is much too old, and his dog's beyond control. It's a proper rigmarole, and a nuisance on the whole. I'm profoundly in love with Pandora. My poem has an intellectual theme. The tenderness with which I adore her goes all bouncing in my dreams.
My parents are getting further and further away from each other, but neither of them will leave the house, so the spare room is being turned into a bedsitter for my father.
Anything else, Dad?
Only the stereo from downstairs.
But I thought that belonged to the family.
What family? Your mother's made sure we haven't got a family anymore, son. Anyway, I paid for that stereo, so it belongs to me.
And how do I play my records?
You can come in here any time you like. The only person this room is out of bounds to is your mother. Here. Buy yourself something nice. But don't tell your mother. I don't want her to know I'm splashing my money around.
He's a petty, small-minded, mean git. Don't suppose he's given you any pocket money this week either, has he? Yeah. Don't tell him, though. Don't want him to know I'm all right for money.
Thanks. Hello? Adrian now speaking? I'll get her. Mum? It's Mr. Lucas!
Yeah, come in!
Mr. Lucas, how nice of you to call. I can't. I just can't. It's far too early. No, it's too early.
Why does she keep saying it's too early? Perhaps Mr. Lucas has asked her to go to the pub for a drink.
You know I can go anywhere.
Because you're you. No matter what the world
Thanks, son.
say about me.
You're a good lad.
Oh no, he's going to cry.
It's all right.
Love will always see me through. I love you all the way you.
I'm the only person who is managing to keep some dignity amongst the emotional turmoil. Oh my God, old love letters now.
Oh, Adrian, what must you think of us both?
It's not your fault. Or Dad's. Nick Lemon at the youth club says divorce is society's fault.
Modern society!
I don't think anybody in the world can be as unhappy as me. If I didn't have my poetry, I would be a raving loony by now.
I've written a poem about you. Do you want to hear it? Well, you're going to hear it anyway. Blossom by Adrian Mole, age nearly 14. Little brown horse eating apples in a field. Perhaps one day my heart will be healed. I stroke the places Pandora has sat, wearing her jodhpurs and riding hat. Goodbye, brown horse. I turn and retreat. The rain and mud are wetting my feet. It's good, isn't it? I'm sending it to the BBC. Poetry Department, BBC, Broadcasting House, London.
Ain't you got anything else to wear? It's the holidays.
I'm not going back to my broken home. I would sooner go and see Bert Baxter, the original dirty old man.
Ain't you got naught else to wear? Don't you know school holidays? Even I know about that, and I ain't even at school no more.
I've had a lot of things to worry about, Bert. My parents are getting a divorce.
Well, I don't hold with divorce. I was married for 35 miserable years, so I don't see why any other bugger should get away with it.
Is Mrs. Baxter dead?
I should hope so. We buried her. She was the ugliest woman you ever did see in your life. Here. Look. I was took in the days before they had plastic surgery. She looks like a horse, doesn't she?
She does look a bit, equestrian.
That's what comes of working with horses day and night. I hadn't realised how much she looked like one till I went to work on the railways.
Would you like to see a horse again, Bert?
I wouldn't know. There ain't none around here no more. We ain't living in bleeding Horse Guard Parade, you know.
It's just like being in the countryside, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, very nice. A bit of peace and quiet here.
You're a good lad, Adrian. You're always the first back at the shop. In fact, lad, to show you how much you're appreciated, I am going to be generous and give you a rise in wages. How does 2.5 pence an hour sound to you, eh?
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Cherry.
Come here. Now, these have been hanging around for ages. A shame to throw them out, ain't it?
Oh, well, thank you very much again, Mr. Cherry.
It might be wise not to show your mother. Women don't appreciate the same things what us men do.
As if I'd tell my mother. Anyway, intellectuals like me are allowed to be interested in sex. It's ordinary people who should be ashamed of themselves. Measured my thing, it was 11 centimetres. 11 centimetres. What's that in inches? Why aren't you walking Pandora home?
Oh, she's in one of her moods. Hey, she told me your mum and dad are getting a divorce. Is it true, Molly? Because if it's not...
So she does care about me. My parents have been out talking to solicitors today about who gets custody of me.
You could be a tug-of-love child. You could even get your picture in the paper.
Yeah, I know. I hope my rotten spots clear up before then.
You know, my mum and dad were going to get a divorce last year.
Oh, why didn't they?
They decided to keep together for the sake of the child, me.
That was nice.
Do you think so? It's murder in our house. They're at it hammer and tongs morning, noon and night. I have to keep my headphones on permanently. See you, Molly.
See ya.
Hope I don't have any foreigners moving in, Conchline.
Poor Mr. Lucas. It looks like he's been forced to sell his house to pay for his divorce.
He's asking 30,000 for it, he told me this morning. He popped in before he went to work.
30,000? Wonder what he'll do with all that money.
Well, he'll buy a bigger, more expensive semi-detached, I expect.
How stupid can you get? If I had £30,000, I wouldn't waste it on buying a boring semi-detached house. If I had £30,000, I would wander the world having experiences.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I'd go somewhere nice. Take the rubbish out for me, love, will you?